Look what we got here. Browsing around on the Craigslist last night, and guy had all this rock for free, and then whenever I left, he called me back. He said, I got some more flat rock, so I went and picked this up this morning. I don't really know if I'm going to use this. It's probably really hard to see in the sun, but these rocks will look awesome. And there's the black sand, and then I guess I'll more than likely build shelves. And I have some more black sand. I might wash it and put it in the tank too, but I guess my only concern is getting these rocks down on the glass so that whenever they start digging, it doesn't collapse. But I'm gonna start washing this stuff, and I'm gonna try to do my best to take you along with the process. So basically I have a container here filled with water. I put some just regular bleach in there, none of the scented bleach. I've used this before and had no problems with it as long as you wash the rocks real good. I have this brush to scrape the rocks, and then I have my trusted gallon of water. I drink one of these every day, so stay tuned. Alright, so basically I've been doing this for probably 10 minutes now. These have been scrubbed pretty good, both sides, and I just took them out of the tub, and then I'll spray them off with the water hose each side, and then I'll let them dry in the sun. When I started, the water was clear. You could see to the bottom of it. This guy took them out of an established 220 African cichlid tank, and he's going to actually start a saltwater tank. So this is the #1 reason why you should clean rocks. You know, not only they could carry infection, and no telling what his water quality was actually like, but this is the #1 reason to clean them. If I camera focus here to elaborate, there are rocks in here. And of course you can see the one on the top, but there's probably 10 rocks in here, and you can see the one closest to the surface, so that's how dirty the water is. You definitely don't want to put this in your tank straight out of another tank. I'm going to do it before, so this is a before, and I'll put the rock in the water with bleach, and I'll scrub it, and I'll do an after to show you how clean and get this algae off here, and like I said, any other pests or chemicals that may be in the rocks. Real quick before the weed eater gets here from my neighbor, this is that same side, scrubbed. You can see it's a lot different. It's clean, so I'll scrub the other side and I'll be done with this piece. So this is where I'm at. I do still have a few rocks in the water and bleach. I'll let them soak. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not. I have a bunch of rocks here. This should get me this would be good enough for now anyway. It might be more than enough actually. But rocks are easy to clean. It just takes a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of time. I still got one more phase to this, and then today's water change day, so I'll be draining the tank, taking the old rocks out. I still have some sand I'll probably wash, and then I'll get these in there and I'll update you. So here we are, folks. I got the majority of the rocks in the dishwasher. I watched a video, Lou9294 washed his rocks straight out of the aquarium in the dishwasher. He used bleach. I'm not going to use anything. I'm just going to run a hot cycle on them, and after that I'll let them dry for a little bit. Should be good to go. Well, I guess I should have done a video before I took the rock out, but it's no big deal. If you've seen any of my videos, or you can watch one of my past videos and see the rock in there. But I went ahead and took all the rock out. This one's still in here because that filter's kind of resting on top of it, so I have to figure something out there. It's no big deal. Smoothed out the sand a little bit. I have to smooth it out a little bit more. And once the rocks are done in the dishwasher, like I said, I'll let them cool down, and then I'll start to figure out my placement and how I want them in here. Since I'm doing the rocks, now's as good a time as any to take the canister out. Got a bucket full of tank water, pop the lid off this thing, clean it up, and get it ready to run for the next couple of months. Everyone likes to know what they run in their canister filters, sumps, whatever, but in that first tray, it's just the fluval foam, and then there's media in the second tray, and then in the top tray there's also media, and this foam, it's clean, but it's pretty dirty, which this setup's been running for about it'll be a year, I think, in February, at which point I'll start to look into buying a new phone for it, or cut my own, one of the two. But I decided, this one I think had, I can't remember, like carbon or something in it, but I took it out and just use it for media. You know, the more media the better, and my water quality is pretty good, so I'll just clean all this stuff up, put it back together, and get it back on the tank. I didn't record it because I didn't know I was going to actually do it, but I took the end nozzle out, or the return nozzle off, cleaned it with a toothbrush, not mine, brand new. And this is why it's a good reason to do maintenance, and I'll show you. No, I've been doing nothing today but showing you dirty stuff. But I replaced those filter pads in the top tray on this, on the canister, and this is the water from the canister filter. It's nasty. I went ahead and cleaned the pre-filter, all of the media in this bucket. I cleaned the trays. I'll be good to go for maybe another 6 months. I probably could have waited a year and cleaned it all, but I just went ahead and done it since I'm this far into it today. All right, here we are. I guess about an hour later. Wish you could see the steam coming off the rocks. And I mean, they're hot to the touch, so that's good. Like Lou9294 said that he gave his about 35 minutes to cool. He said in his video that it was kind of cool in his house that day, so he probably wouldn't wait that long. But it's pretty warm here in Kentucky today. It's pretty. We got the windows and doors open, so I'll give him 30-45 minutes to cool down, and then I'll get to draining the water in the tank, and I'll get to put them in. So these are the rocks that I'm going to work with. These are fresh out of the dishwasher. They're still a little warm, but man, they're that hot water running through that dishwasher, it done wonders on these rocks. You know, whenever I got them from the guy last night, you know, they smelled like a fish tank. They were slimy and whatnot, and then I scrubbed them in the bleach, and I let them dry, and then I hosed them off a couple times, and I put them in the dishwasher, and so far so good. So now I'm going to attempt to, I'm doing my water change now. I'm going to start putting some rocks in there and see what I come up with. So it's going to be hard to see, but I drained the tank, putting water back in it now, and my first time aquascaping with rocks, especially these slate rocks. Some of you guys make it look easy, so I'm anxious to get this tank full of water, get the light back on it, and see what it looks like, see what I want to change up. And I'll show you guys what I come up with. I don't really know that I'm a fan of these slate rocks now, unless you can offer suggestions on how to stack them without worrying about them when I'm falling over. So yeah, once again, thoughts and suggestions are greatly appreciated. Thank you. All right, folks, sorry about the glare. It's still daylight. Luckily, this time next week it'll probably be dark since we're doing the daylight savings time thing next weekend. But it's going on 5 o'clock, so 5-6 hours later, this is what I come up with. And once again, the slate rock, it's really hard to stack and make the caves and make sure that it's going to be stable and whatnot. And I didn't use all of the rock that the guy gave to me. This is a 75 gallon. He had it in a 220. So basically, I have the rest in a bucket right now. I might figure out something to use it for, but we'll see how the fish act. Let me see if I can get closer. It's been a process. They're ready to be fed now. Here they come. Saturdays are their fasting days, so this is just what I come up with. Put some rocks back here to try to kind of hide some stuff. Overall, I like it a lot better than the rocks that I had in here. I know it's probably not nearly as enough caves in here that I need, but nonetheless, it's a lot better, and I'm looking forward to maybe getting that sump running. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there yet. That's kind of the game plan, and I'm more than likely going to place an order on Amazon tonight for something that I've wanted for a while, and I'll keep you updated on that. I don't want to disclose it yet, but I've been wanting it for a while, and I think it'll look great on this tank. Once again, thanks for following along. Hopefully I've documented this pretty good. I know there's some parts that I left out and I could have recorded, but it's just me doing all the work and trying to do the video. So, you know, switching back and forth, and for me to remember, since this is something that I'm new at, is trying to document something on a video. It's kind of complicated, but thanks for watching. Hope everybody had a good weekend, and we'll see you next time.